I don't know what character it is. Was it Shaggy? It
That's
is Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Okay, Shaggy definitely has an easier time with this specifically.
It will be an interesting thing to see. I'm not sure. At least as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen any of veterans play yet. So this may be a bit of a dark horse coming in. Both got a fairly standard perk spread, so we're not really going to see much differentiation
I just want
in
to
that regard. No specialization.
I just want to see the Jason player being a little bit more patient, letting Shaggy kind of make the mistakes and punishing those mistakes. This matchup is definitely hard for Jason. But Jason does have a lot of tools to punish things like that. As we see an early percent lead, but not able to capitalize off of knocking these Shaggy off stage.
No, absolutely. Jason is able to deal a lot of damage very quickly. They are a wall to go up against, and those floating platforms are going to absolutely assist in the struggle. A very good use of the airwalk is able to get a hatchet elimination off of the border. We have never seen anything quite like that on these tournaments so far. An incredible out of nowhere move. Veteran is a point up. Bang, I'm gonna need you to say something here, buddy.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so amazed at just watching exactly what happened there. My God. I mean, like I said, Jason does a really good job of capitalizing on punishment. Shaggy able to close out the stock, but look at the damage that Jason could do with each little grab, little swing of that machete. I'm just saying.
Oh man, I'm like still here.
I'm just saying that, like, oh, we're too in sync today, CJ.
No, absolutely. I was just gonna mention the absolute incredible execution of the shoulder charge there to eliminate Shaggy for a second point. Now getting Jason up into advantage position. Shaggy is able to even it up with an uppercut of his own and enter supercharge.
I'm gonna say that one of the big things that I think Jason does specifically really well is dealing with that weakened condition. Weakened is by far, I think, the best condition that anybody can apply to the competition. And the big thing is that Jason can just stall it out pretty consistently. It is one of those conditions where when you get hit with it, you do less damage.
Out of nowhere, the super kick on the ledge is able to deliver an amazing execution there from Moices. He's gonna steal that first point. An incredibly even matchup. A beautiful execution from both opponents. But Moises taking advantage going into round 2.
I thought we had a solid 30 seconds for me to kind of hype up Jason, kind of talk about Jason's strengths, and just let the two of them dance. But Moises really just decided to take the game into his hands. I got hit with that side B every day of the week. I just wasn't expecting him to contest the Jason on the edge, on the side of the stage, because it's such a dangerous spot to do that. Jason could have easily dropped down a little bit quicker and then spike the Shaggy. Jason's particularly strong when he is above characters. It was just like one of the riskiest plays that I've ever seen anybody do in one of these 1v1 tournaments, but it paid off. It really swung a risky position to close out game 1. And
It just goes to show, really, it doesn't matter what could have happened. It matters what did, and what did was Moises luring Jason into that false sense of security and using a perfect combination of confidence and patience to get them exactly where they wanted. A beautiful use of the edge there to execute the super kick.
I'd like to take this moment to apologize to CJ for us being too in sync. And CJ says he doesn't love me. We talk when we talk. When both of us talk at the same time. Both of us stay silent at the same time.
As we now go to the Haunted Mansion, it looks like Shaggy slightly altered his perk spread there, going a little bit more on the offensive side. We'll see if that is able to benefit them, trying to get through the tanky armored wall that is Jason. And it looks like Shaggy getting ready to set up with those projectiles. Jason is able to, for the most part, nullify any kind of knockback that those projectiles would cause. The teleport, perfectly executed into a vertical juggle, is able to break out of it, Shaggy, with the bicycle kick there, and now trying to execute a juggle of his own, maybe going for an early elimination there, dealing a very large amount of damage, but Jason is able to stay alive. Jason is able to activate his rage, uses the teleport once again, but Shaggy once again, the evasiveness of this character, the nimbleness of this little fellow is able to get away from the danger that is Jason's massive hitboxes. And now it looks like Jason may be on the back foot.
Something I really like as Shaggy closes out the first stock. I like that Jason picked a stage that has really close blast zones. But Moises is adapting really well and pulling out a lot of sandwiches, because one of the things that Jason has actually a really difficult time dealing with as Shaggy takes out the second stock is these projectiles. Honestly, because his one dodge move is so laggy, it's really hard for Jason to deal with any of these sandwiches. This is a really wide stage, and Jason can't cover the whole thing. So when Shaggy is a full screen away, as we see a little bit of disrespect, when Shaggy is a full screen away, he's just going to pull that sandwich every single time and try to combo off of it. Or, you know what? It looks like he's being extra disrespectful. And he's going to pull another sandwich here. Oh man, even getting a full charge into